John Feal is dedicated to helping New York's heroes in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic. He knows the risks they're facing. He contracted the disease himself. At the same time, his organization, the Feel Good Foundation, is stepping up in a big way to make sure the men and women on the front lines are cared for. John Feal joins us now. And John, you had the coronavirus and fought it for 17 days. How are you doing now?
You know, I'm better. I'm lucky. I feel blessed. I'm not going to lie. I was scared.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with pneumonia, and it was a tough 2 weeks. And it's like 9/11. I got hurt, and I've seen so many people get sick and die. And I think I have survivor's guilt because I'm just programmed to help. And after 9/11, we've helped pass 13 pieces of legislation, donate $7 million and a kidney. And now after this, I feel compelled to help those who are not on the front lines, but on the last line of defense, those doctors, those nurses, those firefighters, the police. And if donating $15,000 in food now to 11 hospitals and some police departments and food pantries, if that's the least I could do, then I haven't done enough. And this week, we've donated 40,000 surgical masks to the FDNY, to the EMS, to volunteer fire departments, and to nursing homes who just don't have the proper PPEs. Right. And we're going to continue to do this. We're going to continue to ask others to help us, help those who are fighting the good fight.
That's awesome. I'm told you donated your blood plasma. Talk about why you did that, and have you heard anything about the impact that has?
Yeah, so when you test positive for the virus, they check up on you by email and phone. Mm-hmm. And then after 2 weeks, they said when you're 2 weeks free of the symptoms, you could donate plasma. And I said, okay. I mean, my whole life, I've been donating blood and plasma and platelets and my kidney. So this was a no-brainer. Last Friday, 6 days ago, I donated the plasma. They said it's going to help 4 to 6 people.
Wow.
And in 28 days from last Friday, I could do it again. And I will do so. The more we help out now from our houses, the faster we get out of our houses. It's that simple.
Absolutely. And after the 9/11 attack, you were a demolition supervisor at Ground Zero. You mentioned that you were injured. Tell us about that and how this crisis compares to 9/11.
You know, my story pales in comparison to those who are sick and dying. Roughly 8,000 pounds of steel crushed my left foot. I spent 11 weeks in the hospital with gangrene. I almost died. I've had 30-something surgeries since then. But I'm blessed again, and I'm lucky. And I'm lucky that I was able to donate a kidney, and I was lucky that I was able to walk the halls of Congress and help tens and thousands of men and women, uniform and non-uniform. And as comparing this to 9/11, there is no comparison. Mm-hmm. 9/11 took so many innocent lives in one day, but over the last 18 and a half years, it's still taking those. But this is killing Americans at a rapid rate, 46,000 people in about 7 weeks. And I'm afraid of the next wave. And I'm afraid that we're allowing politics to get in front of common sense and science. And we need to address this. And we need to get out in front of it. We can't react. We have to respond. And this illness attacks those who are weakened with a vengeance. And all 9/11 responders need to heed the advice and be careful and just wait this out. You fought for 18 and a half years not to die from 9/11. Do not let COVID-19 take you away from your family. It is so important that we listen to these experts. And if anybody is showing symptoms, anybody has a fever, anybody has a cough, anybody can't breathe, then get to the doctor. I did. Nothing scares me. Nothing. I'm not as scared of anything. This scared me. I thought I was going to die.
Wow. All right. Well, John, thank you so much for everything that you're doing. John Feal from the Feel Good Foundation. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. And you guys be safe out there, please.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.